As Nigeria continues to mourn the devastating killings in Yelwata, Benue State, which left scores dead and many more injured, a wave of reactions from celebrities and influencers has swept across social media. Many of these public figures have posted messages condemning the violence and calling for justice and government intervention. However, the sincerity of these messages is being questioned by a growing number of Nigerians online. While some people online appreciate the symbolic support and the amplification of this tragedy, others are accusing certain influencers of using the moment to chase clout or curry favor with their followers. People are saying that beyond these posts, there's often little tangible action from many of these online personalities. But what do you guys think? Should influencers stay silent, or should they speak up even if their words appear performative? In a country where attention quickly shifts from one crisis to the other, many people argue that every voice matters, especially when it helps to keep the spotlight on forgotten and troubled communities like Yelwata in Benue State. Let's take a look at social media. As Afam Delok says, and he was referring to a video by Kata Efe, Lasisi Elenu, some influencers. He told them by Kidwaya, he said, you should be in Benue State. That is your home. That's where your voice should be the loudest, leading from the front. All this eye service with silly statements is step up where it actually matters, kid. He's referring to Kidwaya, who is a native of Benue State. Dr. Izu says, honestly, who is this message directed to? Your fans here on Twitter, or the federal or the state government, or the alleged herdsmen who don't have Twitter? Very interesting. Moving on, in entertainment news. Over the weekend, media personality Daddy Freeze was officially unveiled as the new host of the Honest Bunch podcast, replacing comedian and on-air personality Nedu. This follows Nedu's controversial exit back in February after heated backlash surrounding comments made on the show. Now, while a lot of speculation swirled that he was fired, the podcast producers have cleared the air, stating that Nedu was only asked to take a step back, but chose instead to walk away completely. A new promo poster featuring Daddy Freeze was shared on the podcast Instagram page, confirming the shakeup and ushering in what fans are calling a new era for the show. Take a listen.
And saying, addressing that, Nedu is taking a temporary break to address the current controversies. He'll be back. At the time we told him that, he felt, that wasn't the best move for him. That he would rather leave the show than to accept that, as an option. And he felt like, we shouldn't talk about it, But we are, we owe our audience.
Very interesting. Well, don't crucify me, guys, watching back home. But it's your loss because Nedu now works with us here at Max FM. Take a listen one of these days if you have time. Before I hand over to my team, I'd like you guys to please chime in with the hashtag TrendingNowTVC on any social media platform of your choice. Team, how important is it for celebrities and online influencers to lend a voice? Does it actually push the needle in any way in causes like this?
Yes, it does, but I think they should go to the place of conflict and share relief materials. It will make better content.
Absolutely.
All right. If it is not bandwagon effect of following the trend, I think it's important that they speak. But how far will their speaking go, and are they directing it to the right people? Sam?
The problem with some of them is that they are not profound. They're just making comments for effect rather than having an effect on the ground.
Indeed. And for Freeze and Nedu, and look, it's media, it's job. Anybody can move any day, anyway. You shouldn't cause any brouhaha. At the end of the day, a person pocket you look for. Don't bother your skin about who's moving where. It's work. That's where it's been employed.
Just as you have done yours for today.
Exactly. All this wahala, forget about it, please.
We have to join.
Stepped away.
We have to close things up right now on the show. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of the show. But let's let you know that the views and reaction of all our resource persons are theirs and have no connection with TVC News. Up next is Your View with the Ladies. And afterwards this morning, with Yori Folari. To stay safe. Bye.
Bye.